Junior A Football Championship.
Number 2,
Buffers Alley.
and it goes into Group A, Seed 1. And number 1 is Halfway House Bunclody, and they go into Group B, Seed 1. Number 1,
Goes around.
you see there, you see where Seed 2, they go into the slot as per the seed as listed on the right hand side as you're looking at it. So Seed 2 is kind of row 5 as you're looking at it there. And number 2,
Adamstown.
and they go into Group B. Now we pick the first 2, one will go A, B, A, B. That's the way we're going to work this one. So the first one will go into Group A, and it's number 3,
Clongeen.
number 4,
Our Lady's Island.
they go into Group B. The next one will go into Group A, which is number 2,
St. John's Volunteers.
and then the last one is number 1.
Horswood.
And now the same again, the first one will go into Group A, which is number 3,
Duffy Rovers.
number 4,
Sarsfields.
number 2,
St. Vincent's.
and number 1.
St. Anne's.
Now we're going to put that all into the system. We have the matrix gone out, so we'll be able to give you now the rounds, who you'll be playing in each round of the championship. And there you have it.
Okay, you can see round 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on both Group A and Group B. Sorry. Said excellent. I said 6. Right. So look at typical round. Clongeen versus Buffers Alley. Duffy Rovers versus St. John's Volunteers. Gusron versus St. Vincent's. First round Group B. Our Lady's Island versus Halfway House Bunclody. Sarsfields versus Horswood. And Adamstown versus St. Anne's. That's the matrix set out for the complete championship. Okay? We'll go on to the next junior.
So the same principle again, the first one in Group A, and so on. Number 2,
Crossbeg Ballymore.
and number 1,
Highgate Glenbrine.
number 2,
Back Row Cushistown.
and number 1.
One here Bullahog.
Number 3,
St. John's.
number
Sorry, Clinbarton, sorry.
number 2,
Tower Rocks.
number 4,
Blackwater.
and number 1.
St. John's Volunteers.
Number 1,
Castletown.
number 2,
Shamrocks.
number 4,
Starlights.
and number 3.
Chandeliers.
And again, the matrix will show you who you're going to be playing in what round.
There we go again. First round, Dunbarton, Crossbeg Ballymore, Castletown, Blackwater, Raggrow, Cushtown, Starlights. And round 1, Group B, Tower Rocks versus Highgate Glenbrine, Shamrocks versus St. John's, and one here versus Chandeliers. And that concludes Junior Football Championship.
Okay, we move on then to the Intermediate A Football Championship. Number 1
Kilrush has come on.
and number 2.
Clubon.
Number 1
Kynear.
and number 2.
Nave Emma.
Number 3,
Johnny O'Hanlon's.
number 2,
St. Mary's Modern Town.
number 4,
St. Pat's.
and And number 1.
Marshtown, Castleknock.
Number 1.
Davistown, Cortacully.
Number 2.
Resnamara.
Number 4.
St. Joseph's.
And number 3.
Clonard.
And there we are.
Okay, Group A, round 1. Gerard Hammonds versus Kilrush. Davistown, Cortacully versus St. Pat's. Kynearn versus St. Joseph's. Group B, Mary's Bottletown versus Clonard. Resnamara versus Marshtown, Castleknock. And Navenna versus Clonard. Okay? Concludes intermediate A.
Right, the next one then is intermediate. Number 1. Duffy Rovers, and number 2, St. James. Number 2, Glenbarntown. And number 1, Halfway House, Bunclody.
Okay.
Number 1,
Clongeen,
number 4,
Ferns, St. Aidan's.
number 2,
Ballyballamee,
and number 3.
St. Mary's, Rosslare.
Number 2,
Tone Cameras,
number 3,
Cranford,
number 4,
Kilmore,
and number 1.
Ballyhold. Okay, that concludes the Lodgewood Engineering and Community Football Championship, and the matrix is as follows. First rounds, Clongeen versus Duffy Rovers, Timon Cameras versus Ballyballamee, Glenbarntown versus Ballyhold. Group B, Ferns versus St. James's, Cranford versus Mary's Rosslare, and Halfway House Bunclody versus Kilmore. Okay? So back one, Craig. Back John. Sorry. Thanks, Ron. Okay. Here's the matrix then. Jack Roach there, right, well that's St. Martin's County Senior Football Champions, and is in the draw. Okay, well Jack.
Right, and the last one we're going to do now is the Tom Doyle Senior Football Championship. Tom Doyle supplies. Number 1.
St. Martin's.
I wonder why did he pick himself first? And number 2.
Feathered.
Number 2.
Shelmaliers.
And number 1.
Sarsfields.
Number 1.
Alberstown.
Number 4.
Kynearn.
Number 2.
St. Anne's.
And number 3.
Castletown.
Number 3.
Gusseron.
Number 2.
Horswood.
Number 1.
Starlights.
And number 4.
St. Vincent's. Okay, 1 minute now. Right, Tom Doyle Supplies Senior Football Championship, Round 1, Group A. Adamstown versus St. Martin's, Gusseron versus St. Anne's, Chevaliers versus Starlights. And Group B, Round 1, Kynearn v Feathered, Horswood v Castletown, and Sarsfield v St. Vincent's. And that concludes the football. Okay, we'll move on to hurling. Thank you.
Right, so the first one then is the Junior A Hurling Championship. Number 2.
Ratnure.
Number 1.
Junior Hurlings.
Number 2.
Ballyhogue.
And number 1.
Glenbarntown.
Number 4.
Buffers Alley.
Number 2.
St. Vincent's.
Number 3.
Half a House Bunclody.
Number 1.
Shamrocks.
Number 3.
Aldridge Ballock.
Number 4.
St. Martin's.
Number 1.
William Gales.
And number 2.
Clonmore. Okay. Okay, Group A, round 1. Buffers Alley v Ratnure. Aldridge Ballock v Half a House Bunclody. Ballyhogue v William Gales. And Group B, round 1. St. Vincent's v Jerrahannans. St. Martin's v Shamrocks. And Glenbarntown v Clonmore. Okay?
Right, the next one then is the Junior Hurling Championship. Number 2
Davistown, Culticuddy.
is number 1.
St. Mary's Rosslare.
Number 2
Rapparees.
is number 1.
Fern St. Aidan's.
Number 2.
Ballyballymahey.
Number 1.
Five Harriers.
Number 4.
Mullingar Bullahog.
And number 3.
Gusserong.
Number 2.
St. James's.
Number 1.
Montcalmers.
Number 3.
Chevaliers.
And number 4.
Tara Rocks. Okay, we'll hand them across. Right, round 1. Group A, Ballyballymahey v Davistown, Culticuddy. St. James's versus Mullingar Bullahog and Rapparees v Chevaliers. In Group B, Fight Harriers versus St. Mary's Rosslare. Montcalmers versus Gusserong and Fern St. Aidan versus Tara Rocks. Okay, Intermediate A.
Right, the next one then is the Top Oil Intermediate A Hurling Championship. Number 1
St. Pat's.
and number 2.
Mullingar Bullahog.
Number
Clongeen.
and number 1.
Ballyfad.
Number 3.
Ratnure.
Number 4.
Feathers.
Number 2.
Horsewood.
And number 1.
And Buffers Alley.
Number 3.
Slow down, slow down. Number 3, Marshtown, Castlelochran.
Number
Right.
4.
Our Lady's Island.
Number 2.
Crossbeg, Ballymorn.
And number 1.
Lee Mallows. Right, we'll hand them across. Okay, Group A, round 1. Ratnure v St. Pat's. Marshtown, Castlelochran v Horsewood. And Clongeen v Crossbeg, Ballymorn. And Group B, round 1. Feather v Mullingar Bullahog. Our Lady's Island v Buffers Alley. And Ballyfad v Lee Mallows. Okay.
Right, the next one then is the Courtyard Ferns Intermediate Hurling. Number 1
Aldgate, Glenbrine.
and number 2.
Neavella.
Number 2
Aldridge Ballock.
and number 1.
Cranford.
Number 2
Half a House Bunclody.
Number 4.
Blackwater.
Number 3.
Ballygarrett.
And number 1.
Duffy Rovers.
Number 2.
Hackrow Cushenstown.
Number 1.
Ascamore.
Number 4.
Shamrocks.
And number 3.
Journey Hamrons. Okay, Group A, Round 1. Half Housebound Clody versus Aldgate Glenbrine. Rackrow Cushtown v Ballygarrett and Other Ballock v Shamrocks. And in Group B, Blackwater v Niamena, Ascamore v Duffy Rovers and Cranford v Journey Hamrons. Okay, Mary Doyle. I asked Mary to Ballock as county champions to help with the senior draw.
And the last draw for tonight is the Pettit Senior Hurling. Number 1.
Allard to Ballock.
And number 2.
Fern St. Aidan's.
Number 2.
Chandeliers.
And number 1.
Glenbarntown.
Number 2.
St. Anne's.
Number 1.
Fight Harriers.
Number 4.
Rathnure.
And number 3.
Rapparees.
Number 1.
St. Martin's.
Number 4.
Buffers Alley.
Number 3.
Adamstown.
And number 2.
Clogone. Okay, thanks Mary. That concludes the draw. We'll just look at the matrix. And the round 1 games, Group A, St. Anne's v Allard, St. Martin's v Rathnure and Chandeliers v Adamstown. And in Group B, Fight Harriers v Ferns, Buffers Alley v Raps and Glenbarntown v Clogone. Okay, and that concludes the draw for our 2014 championships. Thank you.
That's it, folks. Thank you very much and safe journey home. Good luck to you all in the championship.